The resurrection was a historical event. Its historicity can be verified by facts reported by both Jesus' disciples and his enemies. The empty tomb. No one ever claimed to find a body. Reports of seeing Jesus after his death, Mary Magdalene, Thomas, the apostles, 2 disciples on the road to Emmaus, 500 people in one place, same. It goes beyond the realm of history and our own understanding of space and time. No one witnessed physically how it really happened. Though the risen Jesus was recognizable, his glorified body transcended ordinary life. Jesus appears to the disciples in Jerusalem. Jesus appears in the midst of the apostles, invites them to touch his wounds, and helps them to understand how the scriptures have foretold his suffering and resurrection. The Ascension. Jesus blesses his disciples and is taken up to heaven, and the apostles return to the temple in Jerusalem to await the coming of the Holy Spirit. John 20. Mary Magdalene reports that the tomb is empty, and Peter and the beloved disciple run to the tomb to see themselves. The Lord appears to Mary Magdalene. Mary encounters Jesus in the garden, mistaking him for the gardener, and is told not to cling to Jesus because he has not yet been ascended to the Father. Summary of the 4 Gospel accounts. The resurrection took place on a Sunday morning. There were women present. The tomb was empty, there were messengers at the tomb, and there were several appearances to the disciples. The ascension and glorification of Jesus Christ. Having ascended to the Father, Jesus continually intercedes for us with the Father and prepares a place for us with him in heaven. On Pentecost, Jesus sent the Holy Spirit upon the apostles, giving them the power and courage to preach the gospel. Jesus lives on in his church, especially the sacraments, which we participate in the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus in a tangible way. This is true especially for the sacraments of baptism and confirmation. Eucharist. Christ associates us with the sacrifice of praise and thanksgiving to the Father offered once and for all on the cross and pours out the graces of salvation on the church.